Oh yeah, I got bigger fish to fry, but I gotta get on this motherfucker here, yo. So, as you already know, if you follow this channel, then you know, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter. That's some bullshit. Okay, straight up bullshit. I already broke that shit down. I'm gonna break this shit down a little bit more too in another video. Okay, but fuck all that. I also don't fuck with more than anything covert racists. Okay, I don't fuck with racism. If you follow this, I think it's only one race. But when we go down into the history and sciences of humanity, that we can tell where certain differences come from, which that's just part of evolution, quote unquote. And I ain't talking about no fucking Darwinism evolution, macro. I'm talking micro evolution, okay? Which is you can give him credit for that shit if you want to, but it's just common sense to know that if you split some motherfuckers up, they will develop different type of characteristics depending on the fucking location and environment that they are in. Okay, so past all that bullshit. This motherfucker here is trying to showcase his covert racism. Okay, let me show you a fucking definition, alright? Covert racism is a form of racial discrimination that is disguised, okay? Disguised and subtle rather than public or obvious, concealed in the fabric of society. Covert racism discriminates against individuals through often evasive or seemingly passive methods. Keep that in mind, okay? Now watch this fucking shit.
Save us the hassle of beating your ass down. Which one of you race trading scumbags don't let all these black motherfuckers know that we keep the power source of our white supremacy privilege contained within the names of interstellar objects, man? Now NASA's on us. How are we going to get all of our white people's freebies now that black people are out there demanding that NASA gets out in front of this and starts changing the name of outdistance nebulae in order to be culturally sensitive to the black people, the POC's fact?
Y'all hear that shit, yo? So this is what I'm saying. You will watch this. Look at this fucker's name, alright? This fucker's name is the Salty Cracker, alright? I'm not even gonna go too much into that. But that shit right there alone will tell you what type of redneck piece of shit this is right here, alright? He's trying to use this to further divide the so-called race gap, alright? Now, we already said, it's only one race in real life. But in society, we know what the fuck it is. We're not gonna act like this shit ain't happening. Like motherfuckers ain't being targeted, okay? We know that shit been going on for the longest of times. And this motherfucker is trying to make a mockery of the movement to further divide, okay? It's not to shut the movement down and bring people closer. It's to further divide motherfuckers up, because then you get all these so-called white folks and so-called black folks to be like, okay, well, yeah, he's right. These Black Lives Matter is just taking up space and doing this and doing that, when it's really just making more divisive topics to talk about. The way that he's going about it, it's not shut this shit down altogether, come together. He's trying to make a fucking mockery out of the whole thing, and get more covert ass, punk ass, so-called white folks like him to bandwagon his shit. All right, this shit ain't no fucking rocket science. This motherfucker, like this little scumbag here, is put out putting out shit and more material to actually when you see shit like this shit further promotes so-called Black Lives Matter because you get more people talking about picking sides of it instead of just completely washing it out and bringing motherfuckers together. You would get motherfuckers to now pick a side on which things that they support and what things they don't support. So you got motherfuckers who who are gonna hear this video and be like, damn, he's right, this and that, and then you got other motherfuckers who gonna be like, oh yeah, he's a racist, which he fucking is. Instead of seeing what the fuck he's really doing, adding fuel to the fire, this little bitch ass dude right here is gonna come over here and try to make make this shit funny, jokes and all that shit, yo. I'm not here for that. I'm here to pick this shit apart and get to the bottom of things. Make so we can have a fucking at the end of the day, we need solutions. We need solutions, and this motherfucker ain't having no solutions to what the fuck he's doing. I'm not gonna even play his whole video. If you wanna watch the shit, go ahead watch the shit on your own time. Alright. But he's not giving us any solutions to make things better. All he's doing is making fun of the situation in a covertly racist way. Okay? There's no fucking question about it. If he talk like that around certain people, I guarantee he wouldn't be so uh to showing his face like that. He would be trying to do all that shit, but he kind of behind his screen in the world. But we all know whenever we look at this shit with an intellectual point of view, that we can see that this motherfucker here is only following a belief or doctrine that inherent differences among the various human racial groups determine cultural or individual achievement, usually involving the idea that one's own race is superior and has the right to dominate others, or that particular racial group is inferior to others, also called institutional or structural racism. And what we see here, covert racism, seemingly passive methods, which he was trying to throw humor in there along with his weak ass, corny ass, racist ass message that he was trying to get across to further divide the people. This is the type of motherfuckers that you need to stay clear from and be aware of because they're gonna throw shit like this in to try to confuse you. But no, we already know Black Lives Matter is some bullshit. George Soros and all the motherfuckers is putting this shit together. That's already a known fact. But the way that he's trying to go about this shit is completely fucking wrong. And I'm not gonna ignore shit like this, okay? I'm calling the shots. I'm sending them out, alright? Most motherfucking heightened. Fuck a salty cracker.